Great name of Allah Almighty who created you and all the universe. Today the parliamentary debate is about that should the use of cell phone be restricted in public places? In my point of view, yes, it should be. It's one of the most dangerous inventions of science. We do not consider it as a danger, but it's one of the most dangerous things in our life. For example, while using a mobile, our all complete attention is in the usage of mobile. It is very bad for us. It is very harmful for us, especially in the public places. The first point, I will talk about the radiation. The World Health Organization WHO has proved that that this is the case of when if we use the mobile, it is the case of cancer for us. Those who use it for a long time, it can be the case of cancer for us. And some studies also show this that the mobile radiation is.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As my opponent talked about, first let me tell you, respected judge, he is just beating the bush. What is our topic? That we should use a cell phone in a public place or not. And he talked about just because of the cell phone, the radiations, like just because, and we get cancer, people are there. Let me tell you one thing. In public, what is mobile made for? Mobile is made for the same thing that we should use in a public place. Because at home, we can use, we can communicate with anyone easily. The thing is that, let me tell you one thing. According to my opponent, if you go to a shop and you forget something what you have to bring, and then you don't have to take out your cell phone, because that is a public place, it causes radiation. So what you have to do, you have to go to a particular area where people are not there, and then you have to call. Otherwise, you have to go to home. Doesn't matter how far is it, but you don't have to use cell phone because that is a public area. It causes many diseases. It does not even make sense, respected judge, because mobile is made for the same purpose that you should communicate, and it's like an essential tool for us because for the communication and.
Your Honor, as my brother said that mobile is used for communication. My brother, in the past era, there was no mobile, but and there the people were meeting, and they were happy when they would meet each other. And nowadays, this mobile is bring when we meet each other, then we don't pay salam to each other, and we say, why have he meet me? Your Honor, nowadays the people are taking their phones to the masjid, and in masjid is the house of Allah. Why do they take? Because they are addicted to this mobile, and this is called addiction. Your Honor, while offering our prayer, if the phone rings, it will nullify our all prayer, and which will be very disrespectful act in our religion. Your Honor, first of all, it has to be restricted in masjid and all other worship places. Then it has to be restricted in the public places. Your Honor, there are the libraries are the places where people go for learning in quiet environment, and mobile can be noiseful for them.
Dear audience, we are talking about over here that how mobile affects the public if you use in a public place. We are not here that how mobile is bad or good. We are not talking about the same purpose. We are talking about how does it affects. You have not even given me one situation that the mobile affects like this. You are saying that just because mobile people are not going to masjid because they use in public places, if they are using at home, then there is not even though a public place. If they are using at home, then what will happen? They are not going to masjid. So it means we have to restrict. We are here to you are here to give me a point that we should. How does it affects on the public if you use in a public place? According to his knowledge, if one accident or incident commits, then we don't have to call. We don't have to take our cell phone and call the fire brigade or some sort of the ambulance, because that is a public area. It will affect the people as well. You are saying the same thing. You just gave me that one point that it affects, like the radiation is there, it causes cancers. But you have not seen the pollution over here just because of the cars, plastics and those things. You are saying that.
As my brother said that we do not use mobile in our home, we have to use in public places. My brother, in mobiles nowadays we are using the TikToks, which is very bad in Islam, and Islam does not allow this. And Your Honor, this mobile phone is used for earning money as well, and this money is taboo in Islam as well. Your Honor, when if someone is riding a car outside, and just because of the mobile, if he accidents, then we have to call to their family member. Your Honor, this was at past era as well. They would give a letter to the bird, and the bird would reach to the dead person. So what about that place? Isn't there was justice as well, and everything was as well. And nowadays this mobile has bring injustice in our country, and imperfect things, and we are just using this mobile for.
Respected Judge, according to him, just because of mobile, the usage of mobile in public places, the justice finished. According to him, because he mentioned the same thing over here. He just said one thing, that why you take out cell phone if someone commits accident, to call their family or the ambulance. You just have to tie what we can say, the letter on the feet of pigeon and then send it to that person. Till that time, that person will meet Allah. He will not go to hospital. He will meet Allah. The thing is that, like, let me tell you one thing. You have mentioned many things. You have mentioned past era. The past era, have you seen, like, they were the frustrated area as well in the past. People used to go. The mobile is made for us to easy our life. It is like the part of our daily life. If we talk about communication, if we talk about the access of the information, if we talk about the navigation, nowadays we can use the map. And if you lost somewhere, you don't have to take out your cell phone and you don't use map, because that is public place. Then you have to go on. It doesn't matter you reach to which place. You don't even have idea, because you don't have to take out your cell phone. You have to ask the people, you don't know their language, what their language is.